So it's time for another video on the channel today, and it will be a new series that will be introduced into the channel, and it is Wrexham transfer news and rumours. Basically transfer news, transfer rumours, Wrexham general news and just Wrexham rumours as a whole. Hopefully this is a series that you guys do enjoy, and if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe and tap that bell for more notifications. Hopefully this is something that's a start of something that's long standing. And let's move on into the video with some news. So if you guys have not been living under a rock, you will see that the fixtures have been released for the start of the League 2 campaign. And Wrexham will kick off the League 2 campaign against MK Dons at home, which will take place on the 5th of August. Now Wrexham's first away game of the season will be against Wimbledon, which is away from home, on the 12th of August. And also notably to note as well, that Wrexham's last home game will be versus Stockport County on the 27th of April, and the last away game will be against Crewe on the 20th of April. Now there's a lot of things to note about that, because it's a bit of a, especially the last two games of the season, Crewe away, Stockport at home, it's very much noted that Wrexham versus Stockport last game of the season, especially at the racecourse ground, could be something that's promotion worthy, whether that's Wrexham being in the playoffs and wanting to go to automatics or vice versa. You know, Stockport signing Ibu Toure as well, which is a very good signing for them. And the transfer window has basically only just begun, so there's a lot of things and a lot of movements to be made in this window. And to be honest, it's a very exciting season for all. I stand at the point at the moment where I think that Wrexham could finish top 5 with the squad that they've got alone and reach the playoffs. Why couldn't they? With additions, they could probably challenge for something that's more, you know, top 3, something like that, in the position they want to be in anyway. But what's your thoughts on the fixtures so far? But also notably to note as well in the news department, the Wrexham will play Wigan at home in the first round of the Carabao Cup, and the game is set to be televised on Sky Sports. Now also Wrexham have drawn against Crewe, Port Vale and Newcastle under-21s in the northern section Group B of the EFL Trophy, so there's a few things to digest from that. The Wigan game could see the return of Curtis Tilt, which is a former Wrexham player, to the racecourse ground. Now, Wrexham versus Wigan is a big game in itself, because Wigan are struggling financially, as it seems anyway, whereas Wrexham are all there financially. I know a division separates them both, but this is Wrexham's game for the taking, and something that Wrexham could bring on and progress the round 2 with the Carabao Cup. Now in regard to the EFL Trophy, Wrexham could very much reach the final of that, but is this something that Phil Parkinson is going to use, like he used the FA Trophy last season, to use the younger players to see what they're about, and maybe introduce the younger players, or the players that don't reach the, you know, first team for the majority of the games of the season, allow them to try and push into the side and get a place? What's your thoughts on the fixtures, Wigan, the EFL Trophy and League 2, and where do you think the Wrexham will finish within the League 2 season? Let me know in the comments section down below. But this next set of news is something that's huge, and it's something which is about the owners in Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhaney. So the next set of news, which I did mention would be about owners Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhaney, is that Ryan and Rob now have a stake in Formula 1, and they'll be a part of an investor group taking a 24% equity stake in Alpine. The €200 million deal values Alpine Racing, who are based in Britain, at around £706 million. Now all I've got to say is, if football clubs aren't fuming enough already, they'll be fuming now, because show me the money, baby, because Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhaney can use that for Wrexham in terms of boosting the club potentially. Or I don't even know how that potentially work, but that's my assumption anyway, is that they're making more money and it could potentially go on higher production things, whether it's to do with Wrexham, you know, the stadium. I don't really know how that would work as a value of a whole anyway, so let me know in the comments section down below whether that would mean that Ryan and Rob could invest that more into Wrexham in terms of buying players, improving the stadium a lot more, and they already are, you know, building the cop stand and things like that, whether it's improving facilities. Let me know in the comments section down below. But yeah, taking a 24% stake in Alpine, it's a madness. It's a madness. But yeah, Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElhenney now have a stake in Formula One. Let me know your comment section down. Well, let me know in the comment section down below your thoughts on that. But let's move on now into the Wrexham Women's team and what's going on there. So moving on into the next set of news, which is about the Wrexham women. They have signed semi-professional contracts. Now, Wrexham have become the first club in North Wales to have a semi-professional women's setup. Now, Wrexham announced the first 10 Wrexham AFC women players to have signed semi-professional contracts as the club gears up for its first season in the Gennaro Adrian Premier Division. Now, the 10 players to sign semi-professional contracts are Del Morgan, Phoebe Davis, Erin Lovett, Katie Sharp, Lily Jones, TJ Dickens, Mari Gibbard, Rebecca Pritchard, Amber Lightfoot and Rosie Hughes. So congratulations all to the 10 women who have signed contracts, semi-professional contracts with Wrexham, and hopefully it's something that is onwards and upwards with Wrexham AFC women. And it's nice to see as well, you know, that the women's football is being looked at a lot as well. So hopefully it's onwards and upwards in terms of women's football, and especially for Wrexham AFC. Now, the next set of news that I have got for you guys is transfer news. Now, it's not transfer news and such, but it's rumours as a whole. So the next set of transfer rumours to come around is that Wrexham are reportedly in advanced talks with free agent who was at Stoke last season in Nick Powell. Now, the former Manchester United man was obviously at Stoke last season and making 25 appearances, scoring 4 goals within the Championship. But I'm just going to read the section here from North Wales Live, which it says, Powell has been released by the Staffordshire club following an injury-hit couple of years in which he made only 43 appearances over the past 2 seasons. Despite that, one source told North Wales Live, Wrexham are negotiating a deal with Nick Powell and talks are at an advanced stage. He is speaking to other clubs though, so nothing has been finalised. So, looking at it properly, it's an advanced stage, but he is talking to other clubs. It has been reported, though, that Nick Powell was on £16,000 a week at Stoke City. So for an attacking midfielder of his calibre, you know, he's going to have to take a pay cut and drop 2 divisions to join Wrexham, if that was the case. 29 years of age, though, and he is an attacking midfielder. So if you look at it already, you've got Elliot Lee, Jordan Davis. You know, James Jones can even play in that position. But then if you was to add Nick Powell to the mix, what would that spell for Jordan Davis? Would that mean he would leave Wrexham? Now, there's a lot of things to look into it. You know, he's been injury hit the last couple of seasons. Would Wrexham want someone who's been injury hit the last couple of seasons, especially in something that they're looking to achieve and looking to build? And for me, that answer is no. But would you take Nick Powell for his qualities and things like that? Absolutely. You know, he has played for Stoke City. You know, he did go to Manchester United at one point as well, being signed under Sir Alex Ferguson. So there's a lot of things that you need to take from that, and possibly for his quality, you know, he's someone who I'd have there. But to say that, you know, you could possibly lose Jordan Davis or, you know, someone who at that quality, it just wouldn't sit right for me at all. But let me know your thoughts on Nick Powell to Wrexham. Would you like to see Nick Powell join Wrexham? Let me know. But this next one is the final bit of information and a rumour that settles the Wrexham News and Rumours video. So this next bit of rumour is a transfer rumour, and it's the fact that Derby County centre-back Curtis Davis has been linked with a move to the racecourse ground. Now, from the bit that I've read here is that Wrexham, Cheltenham, Stevenage and Peterborough are among many clubs interested in the Derby County centre-back. The 38-year-old is also interested in a coaching role. So if Davis was to sign for one of these teams, he'll most likely play this next season, but then join the coaching team. Now, the fact that he's 38 just spells so many red flags to me. He's made 24 appearances in all competitions, spelling 2 assists, having 1 red card. And he's played a total of 1,395 minutes in centre-half. The captain of Derby County is very experienced, so the way I look at it is, for me, I would not personally go for that move. And the reason why, there's plenty of other better centre-backs. But if you look at the centre-halves that Wrexham have, You know, in Ben Tozer, you've got Aaron Hayden, Owen O'Connell, Jordan Tunnicliffe, Max Cloworth. I think for the centre-half role, you know, if you're going to bring someone to play that central position, for me it just wouldn't be someone who's 38 years old. It may be someone who's like 33, 34, or even someone who's a lot younger who can adapt to overtake, you know, Ben Tozer in many years to come and be the future of Wrexham. But yeah, let me know what you think about that. Would you like to see Curtis Davis to join Wrexham and then potentially join the coaching setup after? Let me know your thoughts in the comments section down below. So now is the end of the video. Wrexham news and rumours for transfers and many other things going on within the club. Would you like to see more of this? Let me know in the comments section down below. But if you are new to the channel, make sure you like, subscribe and tap that bell for more notifications for as and when I do upload. And I shall see you guys on another video.